This is the LEKATO PA-1 pocket amp. I've seen the Vox ones and the Fender Micro Mustang, and I thought that was a pretty cool little practice tool. Maybe I'll get one someday. I'll give it a shot. For the purpose of this review. Now, this unit is fairly small. As you saw, it comfortably sits on a Strat, and it doesn't fit on every guitar. I'll get to that in a minute. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how to use it. I'm going to show you how to use the software, and then I'll give you more specs and my final thoughts at the end. Okay, now that we're up close and personal, let's turn the unit on by simply pressing and holding the power button for a second or two. So you've got 10 presets, as I explained before, and 10 built-in IRs. Over to the left side of your screen, you can see the name of those preset amps and the name of the IR cabs. Let's go over an overview of the buttons. You got your power button, you got your store button, your bypass button, and tuner. Press both these together, turns on Bluetooth. Press both these together, it goes into edit mode. When it's trying to pair, it blinks. When it's paired, when you want to shut Bluetooth off, press them both at the same time quickly, and it'll shut off. When you want to enter in edit mode, same thing. Press them both at the same time. Don't hold them, it'll shut it down. So to exit those, exit this one, tap it once again. To use the tuner, press and hold the tuner button. The red light in the middle there will light up, and it'll cut off all the audio. I'm going to strike my E string, and it's going to show E string right there. And it's right here, it's going to tell you if it's in tune. If the two middle lights light up, it's in tune. If it's to the right, it's sharp. If it's to the left, it's flat. So we're just a little sharp there. Let's fix that. Okay, A string, we're good. D string's good. G string is good. B is good, and E is good. To get out of that, tap it once again, and you're back out. For bypass, press it and hold it. And now you just have dry signal. To get out of bypass mode, press any of those two buttons right there. I'll show you what you can do with store when we go into edit mode. Let's go through all the preset amps. First one you have is a gas station clean. It's supposed to mimic a Marshall Plexi clean, as you can see on the left side of your screen there. Very nice clean sound. Next is the Power Zone Clean. This is a Fender Deluxe Reverb. Another nice clean tone. And then your third and last clean tone is the Two Stone Coral Clean. This is going to be a 2-rock Coral Clean amp. Next is the Two Stone Coral Overdrive. This is a 2-rock Coral Overdrive. And your third and last overdrive is your US Classic Overdrive. It's supposed to be like a Fender's Blues Deluxe. Next up, we have the Mr. Smith Distortion. It's supposed to be a PRS Archon. And then you have the Two Stone Cardiff. That's a 2-rock Cardiff distortion. Next is the Randy Devil Distortion. This is supposed to be a Randall Satan amp. And lastly, Shit Cow Distortion. And those are all the preset amps. Now let's talk about edit mode. You press both of these at the same time. Now you're in edit mode. You use these to cycle through your parameters, and you use these to adjust the parameters. So right now we're in amp mode, and it is an amp 1, which is a clean amp. But if we change it to amp 2, or amp 4 rather, then we can go adjust the gain of the amp. The tone, give it more highs or less highs. Mod, okay, now the mod 5 and below is chorus, 6 and above is phaser. There's no adjusting any parameters of that. It's either a lot of phaser, a little chorus, a little chorus. So, but right in the middle here, when they're off, that means they're both off. But let's go over to chorus. Let's go over to phaser. So that's your chorus and phaser. The next three are your delay. Now, it doesn't look like there's any delay in this amp right now, so we need to go over to mix and mix it up before we put some time and feedback on it. So now that we got the mix turned up, which is basically your wet signal into your dry signal mixed together, or maybe the level of your delay rather, now you can adjust your time and your feedback. If you want to add more mix to it, that's up to you. Now, as far as reverb goes, you don't have a choice of what kind of reverb, whether it's spring or hollow room. You just got reverb. You either get a little reverb or a lot of reverb. Next up is your IR cabinet. As you can see on the left-hand side of your screen there, you have all 10 IR cabs listed. You can go over that list. I'm not going to read them out to you. But you can add your own IRs. But if you want to cycle through the ones that are on here, and then lastly is the volume of your amp. You can turn that. And if you want to store it, you just press store. It'll blink, and then it saves it. Unfortunately, you can't just hit store and then pick which one you want. It'll only store it back to the one you started with. Now let's go over the software. So in the middle of the screen, you see this Cube Suite. This is the software you can download from LEKATO's site. Double click it. If it's plugged in, you'll have the screen right here. If it's not plugged in, it'll say no device connected, and it might say right the firmware right there. So once it's connected, and this shows up, hit that, and here is your GUI, graphic user interface, and this is as big as it gets. So now you can adjust the tones from your pocket amp with the software. Now you can simply go here and choose a preset and make all the changes to it, and then hit save, and it'll save it to you, but you won't be able to hear it, the changes made, unless you were on preset 1, okay? Unless this is the same as up on that software. So it has to be preset 1, in order for you to hear the changes you're making. So first of all, let's do a factory reset and get that first clean amp back. That quick. That's how fast the factory reset is. So now we're back to that pretty amp. Now you can adjust the amp from here. And then when you want to save it, you just hit save. Let's go to number 2, just so I can show you. Now, because this isn't on a preset 2, you can't hear it. So as far as IRs go, this is your import IR section. Let's import an IR. I have a folder on this desktop that I am going to include down in the description, a bunch of IRs that you are more than welcome to download. I got them for free. You can get them for free. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to drop them right in there so we can sample them a bit. Let's go up to the third one here. All right. Let's hear how it sounds with a different speaker. It's a whole new world, doesn't it? And over here, you can adjust the distance it is from your speaker. And then if you want to save it to any of the presets, you can hit save, but just remember, it's going to overwrite one of these over here. So we're going to save that. It says successfully saved. So now that is saved in there. And you might want to maybe open up a sticky note in your computer and make a note that it's been replaced. So if you want to replace all of these with a different IR cab, it's that easy. Now we're going to do a factory reset of the IRs. Now this one takes a little time, so I'm going to have to time lapse this one. So in a nutshell, that's how you use the software. That's how you use the amp. So my final thoughts on the pocket amp. It's a great little tool for traveling. The battery lasts about 5 hours on a single, and it'll charge up from a full drain in about 2 hours on a regular 5-watt, 2-amp charging block. It'd be great to be able to throw in your bag if you got to travel. You're not disturbing anybody. You plug some headphones into it, and you just go. The ports on the side, I think I neglected to mention this. You have a charging port, a headphone port, and this is a mobile out recording port. It comes with this little cable here that has a micro USB to 3.5 millimeter jack, if your phone is still equipped with one of those. So that's an option for you. Another option, if you don't want to plug it into your guitar and you want to work with it on a desk or something, I put these little pads on the back here so it would sit level on the desk. And then I plug one of these female TRS ins and then a guitar cable in there, and then my headphones, and I can just work with it off the desk. I'll also leave a link to this down there. It is an affiliate link. If you click on it and you buy it, I did mention at the beginning that it doesn't fit in every guitar. In the Strat, it fits nicely where you can easily get at the controls when you're working with it. Other guitars with the side plug there, it's going to flop around a little bit unless you can find a way to make it not. It will not fit an Ibanez S series with the deep input jack right there. It just doesn't fit. It won't work. So to summarize, for the price, $40, well worth it. There are other ones out there. You do have options, but this is the one I've tried, and so far so good. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you next time.